Hello and welcome back to episode 7 of Stranding. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. So, you might notice that I have lightened Sam's load slightly. I decided to go ahead and make a quick trip back to the way station and drop off a couple of ladders, and that's it. I would like to know what I'm supposed to do with these resins. There was a message in the menu that said that I can recycle them someplace to make more resources available, but that option was not presented to me there, so I still don't know what to do about all that. Use watchtower. Okay, maybe I just wasn't close enough. Okay. Right, this is how I spotted all of that stuff before. Mule postbox. Mule are they the bad guys? Is that what the deal is there? How far is that postbox? I want to see what that's about. Yeah. And then I guess we'll head upriver. Okay. I don't know that I really want to just do a hop. Maybe I need to do a rope anchor. Is there another place I can get down? Maybe if I head upriver a little bit.
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
Oh, look. Those must be the mules in question. Okay, I think we will not mess with the mule postbox right now. You think that guy spotted me? I think he spotted me. That might be inconvenient, huh? I don't have any guns. But maybe I can outrun them. Just keep moving through this rock field. Yeah, we'll just try and keep this up. They are gaining on me. This is not working. And that's another one of their scanners, so this direction isn't going to do me much good. Yeah, what a problem. I sure wish I'd picked up that gun that one guy dropped before he exploded. Fortunately, it looks like I can keep this sprint up for some time.
Sam, don't get too close to mule territory unless you have to. Focus on your deliveries for now.
I mean, yeah. I'm just trying to get to my destination. Okay, it looks like maybe they've lost me for the moment. Although I'm about to get pinged again. Now what?
Gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
So do the BTs only come out in the rain? Is that what I'm picking up here? That'd be interesting. I mean, I guess it's been raining every time we've seen them so far, isn't it? I suppose that means that we're going to see some right quick here. We don't have much farther to go to get to our destination, though. That's the network boundary, I think. Yep. Interesting. So chiral, that's a word that we don't see very often in typical parlance. I'm familiar with the root. I believe it's Greek, chiron, having something to do with handedness, or maybe chiron is just hand. Got any friends on radar yet? There's more resins over there. There we go. There's some friends. I don't think I want those resins bad enough to mess with them right now. How far off are they? 200 meters? Meanwhile... yeah, that's too far out of my way. You see how the rain's going up on the lens? Yeah, I think it is just rain, though. Does sneaking actually help with BTs? They're not close enough for me to sense them yet. But they're over there somewheres. Which side of the river do I want to be on? Oh, there's one. I want to be on this side of the river. Okay. So I'm not crossing. I'm just gonna creep on away. I wonder if I'll be able to do anything about them. Oh, good. Yeah, very good.
Keep it cool.
I need to get Sam a rest sometime soon, I think. They are all over the place. That's great. So right now I'm operating under an assumption that if I'm still, they'll leave me be. I don't know about that. I think it might be okay. Let's just keep this up a little bit. Hopefully we don't have too much farther to go. What is up with this strand? Is that a problem for me? Can I bump into it and get into trouble? Or is that just decoration? Whew, talk about making slow progress. Let's just go for it. we might be in the clear.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Autotoxemia. So now I'm blind? Is that what I'm hearing?
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
So was I just out in the field too long, or did I get through that area too slowly and use it up? I think that's probably what it was. That's a vehicle. That looks remarkably similar to my vehicle, but it's Benjamin Hancock's, and the battery is dead. Alrighty. This looks like a more substantial facility.
Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
What do you suppose those do? They don't seem like they would stop a BT. Or a me.
Contaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Yeah, rest does seem like a good idea, doesn't it? Go ahead and drop off some goodies. And then maybe we'll have a nap and a piss. See if we can get our baby repaired. Make delivery. Deliver requested cargo. Confirm. Oh, look at that. A little bit of damage.
Wait station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome, when he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
Well, that ought to get me a like or two. Average cargo damage 0. But they were very visibly damaged, weren't they? $563 likes. I'm into that. And now I'm rank 20.
Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
I do mind, but I guess I can do that. Can you guys recycle my resin? Wow. This country is small. I'm going to be in California in no time.
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
Mules and Drone Syndrome, Bridge Babies, and Timefall. Oh, hey, recycle. Excellent.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Got a little something to do first. Recycle. Resins. Yeah. Ah, okay. They looked like they were a bit damaged. But considering that they were sitting out there in the weather, that's not surprising.
Thank you for your continued support.
Cool. 80 more resins are now available. Yeah, let's go check out the private room now. Get that baby working properly. Wouldn't it be cool if all you needed to make whatever you wanted was some resin and some metal?
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the still mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on.
That'll be nice.
You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its still mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
So I think at some point I'm going to have to wonder whether some of these people actually physically exist at all. And also, why we need to cuff ourselves to the bed in order to sleep?
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east. Back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
For example, her. She's in a region that's not connected to the network. So what are we seeing?
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Well, fine. I guess we could take a shower. I don't think I like the idea of a shower that just has a hot switch and a cold switch. How am I supposed to get the temperature right?
Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Chirelli. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. 5, 4, it's almost time.
2, 1. After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
He's gone because the timer got to 0. So I wonder what other bodily fluids he might want from us.
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Cool story, bro. I want to know what that grenade thing was about. Weapon rack? My weapon rack is empty. If showering produces grenades, does toilet produce grenades? Does private time produce grenades? No? Okay. Activate terminal. We'll see what these mails are about. Sorry, Sam. Bad news. Thanks for delivering those rare metals, Sam. Everyone at the distro center really appreciates you coming through for us. I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you, though. That bike you saw outside? Its battery's dead. You'll have to give it some juice if you want to use it. Only need to do it once, though. Auto charger should kick in after. Sorry if we got your hopes, and I've got some more bad news for you, too. You see, different facilities have to work together, sharing materials so everyone gets what they need, and to make sure that everything that's produced gets put to proper use. That's why guys like you are so important. Without porters, the whole system falls apart. Whole world, even. Anyway, there's this guy, George Baton, over at the way station. He used to be a reliable porter, but lately it's like pulling teeth getting him to make even the simplest delivery. Keeps bitching about being scared or not having enough oxy or whatever, always some excuse. Even when he does agree to make a run, he's liable to lose half his load en route. Emoji. So yeah, that's why we're a bit short on materials at the moment. I'm sure you'll soon help us put that to rights. We're counting on you, Sam. Okay. Sam the man, our savior. Things are looking up here at the way station. Everything feels better somehow. We are all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when we set ourselves up. But 3 years of isolation and loneliness will change anyone's tune. Hell, when we first got here, we were putting up signs for porters and whatnot, but after a while, some guys got too scared to even set foot outside. When Central went up, I told myself this was it. America's done. Everyone was feeling it too. The mood was just bleak, and then you waltzed on in. I know what you're thinking. At first, I thought it was just the oxytocin too. But that's not it. Not all of it, anyhow. You gave us the glimmer of hope we needed by bringing us into the chiral network. We're back in the game now. Been thinking of putting up signs again, even. Watchtowers, too. Before long, we'll be opening up new delivery routes. Mark my words. It's still scary out there, though. All the oxy in the world won't help us deal with mules, let alone BTs. We shit ourselves every time we catch sight of one, and end up dropping half our equipment. honestly, a part of me is still a little worried that we won't be able to keep it up. So that's why we need you, Sam. You're not scared of anything, right? So go show us how it's done. Yeah. Okay. Well, Sam, what do you think?
Sam, we've received a distress call from the distro center staff. Check the order on the delivery terminal as soon as you're ready.
Great. Yeah, wink. Well, we are all out of time for episode 7, so come back and see me again in episode 8, and we will find out what the distress is and what we're going to have to carry somewhere else to do about it. Talk to you soon.